welcome to our very first week of Feelings February. I'm so excited to be back with you. I am Miss Maggart, and let me just start by saying this past month, Jungle January, was such a blast with you. Thank you so much to everyone who submitted videos and responded to things. I just loved starting to get to know you since this has been such a strange year, and I am so impressed. You guys are just awesome. And so from the bottom of my heart, I just wanted to say thank you for this past month of fun and looking forward to another fun month. So let's get started. Our emotions are super important. We all use emotions every day. And just like all the colors behind me and all of the different ways that you can use color, we use emotions in that same way. We use emotions when we're happy, sad, scared. We have feelings, and feelings are good, right? So this month we're going to be focusing on using our emotions, and we're going to start right now with doing a fun activity that we've already done, but we're going to try it again because it was such a blast to watch you guys do this for remote learning. And now that we're back on campus, I would love to see you partner up with somebody and show me a little portion of our game Chocolate Bunny. So Chocolate Bunny uses emotions. I'm going to remind you of the activity. And then if you would like to film this with a partner, I would love to see it. You guys, when we were working remotely, did some really funny videos with Chocolate Bunny. So I can't wait for you to be able to practice this with a partner in your class. So remember, Chocolate Bunny starts like this. The first person says, "Someone stole my chocolate bunny." And the partner is just listening when they say that. And then the partner repeats, "Someone stole my chocolate bunny." Then the leader says, "And I don't think it's very funny." Then the partner repeats, "And I don't think it's very funny." The big thing about Chocolate Bunny is you're going to change your voice in some way, making it sound different from your normal speaking voice. So you can change your pitch, a high pitch, a low pitch. You can change your volume, speaking loudly, speaking quietly. You can change your emotion, angry, excited, scared, surprised, all of the different emotions. You can speak Chocolate Bunny using an emotion or potentially even using a different accent like Southern or New York or British. So have a blast with Chocolate Bunny. I'll do a couple examples because why not? That's fun. So here we go. Here are my examples. I'll do 2 examples of Chocolate Bunny using different voices. Here's my first one. Someone stole my chocolate bunny. And I don't think that it's very funny. Okay, that's my first one. Here is my second Chocolate Bunny example. Someone stole my chocolate bunny. And I don't think it's very funny. That was my California surfer. Okay, awesome job. Can't wait to see some of you guys send in some videos of Chocolate Bunny. Here's what's coming up next. All right, so we've been practicing our speaking in front of others activity, Attention Please, for the last few weeks. Here is the fun round. I had so many students submitting an amazing challenge round. Remember, our challenge round was using your actor tools, body, voice, and emotion. So standing still, having a happy speaking voice, and using a volume to where people can hear you, right? So that was your challenge round. You guys knocked it out of the park. It was awesome. So now we're going to do a fun round. And this round this week for Attention Please is going to be using an emotion with your introduction. So you're going to choose one emotion and you're going to practice Attention Please. A greeting, your name. This week we're just going to say the emotion that you're trying out. So I am being happy, I am being sad, or you can say I'm pretending to be the emotion. So I'm pretending to be angry, I'm pretending to be scared, thank you, and take a bow. The fun thing about using an emotion for your introduction is you're gonna start the emotion at the very beginning. So you're gonna say your greeting, your name, I'm pretending to be, the whole thing in that emotion, okay? I'm gonna do an example, and then again, if you have time, I would love to see some videos of this. No pressure, but it could be fun. So here is Attention Please, the fun round with using an emotion. Here's my example. Hello? My name is Miss Maggart, and I'm pretending to be sad. Thank you. Okay. So there's my example of Attention Please using an emotion. Have a blast! All right, you guys. So I'm here to share another one of my absolute favorite books with you today. It's called Amazing Grace. It's written by Mary Hoffman and illustrated by Caroline Binch. Fun fact about this story: when I was in college studying theater, I got a job as a stage manager, which is the person who helps run all of the rehearsals. And then when it comes to the big show, they're doing a million different technical things to make the production happen. So I got hired as a stage manager to work on the show Amazing Grace that was produced at the Springer Opera House in Columbus, Georgia. And it happened to be directed by one of my dearest mentors, Ron Anderson. So this is a very, very special story to me, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Grace was a girl who loved stories. She didn't mind if they were read to her or told to her or made up in her own head. She didn't care if they were from books or movies or out of Nana's long memory. Grace just loved stories. And after she had heard them, and sometimes while they were still going on, Grace would act them out. And she always gave herself the most exciting part. Grace went into battle as Joan of Arc and wove a wicked web as Anansi the spider. She hid inside the wooden horse at the gates of Troy. She went exploring for lost kingdoms. She sailed the 7 seas with a peg leg and a parrot. She was Aladdin, rubbing his magic lamp to make the genie appear, and Mowgli in the backyard jungle. Most of all, Grace loved to act out adventure stories and fairy tales. When there was no one else around, Grace played all the parts herself. she set out to seek her fortune with no companion but her trusty cat, and found a city with streets paved in gold. Sometimes she could get Ma and Nana to join in when they weren't too busy. Then she was Dr. Grace, and their lives were in her hands. One day, Grace's teacher said they would do the play Peter Pan. Grace knew who she wanted to be. When she raised her hand, Raj said, "You can't be Peter. That's a boy's name." But Grace kept her hand up. "You can't be Peter Pan," whispered Natalie. "He isn't black." But Grace kept her hand up. "All right," said the teacher. "Lots of you want to be Peter Pan, so we'll have auditions next week to choose parts." She gave them the words to learn. When Grace got home, she seemed sad. "What's the matter?" asked Ma. "Raj said I couldn't be Peter Pan because I'm a girl." "Well, that just shows what Raj knows," said Ma. "A girl can be Peter Pan if she wants to." Grace cheered up. Then later she remembered something else. "Natalie says I can't be Peter Pan because I'm black," she said. Ma looked angry. But before she could speak, Nana said, "It seems Natalie is another one who doesn't know anything. You can be anything you want, Grace, if you put your mind to it." On Saturday, Nana told Grace they were going out. In the afternoon, they caught a bus and a train into town. Nana took Grace to a grand theater. The sign outside read, "Rosalie Wilkins in Romeo and Juliet," in sparkling lights. "Are we going to the ballet, Nana?" asked Grace. "We are, honey. But first, I want you to look at this picture." Grace looked up and saw a beautiful young ballerina in a tutu. Above the dancer, it said, "Stunning new Juliet." "That one is little Rosalie from back home in Trinidad," said Nana. "Her granny and me, we grew up together on the island. She's always asking, do I want tickets to see her Rosalie dance? So this time I said yes." After the ballet, Grace played the part of Juliet, dancing around her room in her imaginary tutu. "I can be anything I want," she thought. On Monday, the class met for auditions to choose who was best for each part. When it was Grace's turn to be Peter, she knew exactly what to do and all the words to say. She had been Peter Pan all weekend. She took a deep breath and imagined herself flying. When it was time to vote, the class chose Raj to be Captain Hook and Natalie to be Wendy. There was no doubt who would be Peter Pan. Everyone voted for Grace. "You were fantastic," whispered Natalie. The play was a big success, and Grace was an amazing Peter Pan. After it was all over, she said, "I feel as if I could fly all the way home." "You probably could," said Ma. "Yes," said Nana. "If Grace put her mind to it, she can be anything she wants." And that's the end. So in our month of Feelings February, I thought this was an awesome book because Grace experiences a lot of different emotions. And I loved how her bravery and her confidence in herself at the beginning was just so present. And then she kind of experienced some sadness along the way. But in the end, it didn't stop her from following her dreams. And that's what I hope for all of you. So we're going to be doing some activities this month with Amazing Grace. And I hope you enjoyed one of my favorite stories. All right, everyone, that's it for drama class. I hope you had a fun time in our first week of Feelings February. I would love to see, don't forget, some submissions of Attention Please, the fun round, or Chocolate Bunny with a partner. Have fun. If you have time, I would love to see some videos. Have an amazing rest of your week, and I can't wait to see you again soon. Bye!